Good morning, students. Write down the next side heading. Calculation of mode when only mid values of the class intervals are known. So when only the mid values are known, how do we calculate mode? So they have given us mid values. We should find out the class interval. What are the mid values? 15. So what will be the class interval if the mid value is 15? It will be 10 to 20. Then we have 25, 20 to 30, 35, 30 to 40, 45, 40 to 50, 55, 50 to 60, 65, 60 to 70, 75, 70 to 80, 85, 80 to 90. The frequency will remain as it is, that is 5, 8, 12, 16, 28, 15, 3 and 2. Next we need to find out the modal class. What number is repeated highest number of time? It is 28. So modal class will be 50 to 60. Next line write down. As class interval 50 to 60 is the one with highest frequency, comma, modal class is 50 to 60. So what is the formula? Z is equal to L1 plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into I. So L1 is 50, F1 is 28, F0 is 16, F2 is 15. So it is 50 plus 28 minus 16, 2 into 28 minus 16 minus 15, and I is 10. So it is 50 plus 12 divided by 56 minus 31 into 10. 50 plus 12 divided by 25 into 10. 50 plus 4.8, that is 54.8. Therefore, mode is equal to 54.8. Take down the next side heading. Calculation of mode in less than cumulative frequency distribution. So they have given us less than cumulative frequency and number of workers. So our first column will be wages, that is class interval, and next column is number of workers, which will be F. So first one is less than 200, so 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 500, 500 to 600, 600 to 700, 700 to 800, 800 to 900. Frequency, first one will be as it is, that is 5. Then we have 18 minus 5, 13. 38 minus 18, 20. 70 minus 38, 32. 90 minus 70, 20. 95 minus 95. 98 minus 95, 3. 100 minus 98 is 2. Clear? So which is the modal class with highest frequency? It is 32. So next line write down. As 400 to 500 has highest number of frequencies, modal class is 400 to 500. So what is the formula? Z is equal to L1 plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into I. L is 400, F1 is 32, F0 is 20, 2 into 32 minus 20 minus 20 into 100. 400 plus 12 divided by 64 minus 40 into 100. 400 plus 12 divided by 24 into 100. 400 plus 50 is equal to 450. Therefore, mode is equal to 450. Next side heading, write down calculation of mode through arithmetic, mean and median. Or sometimes if they ask you for 1 mark, what is the relationship between mode, median and mean? It is z is equal to 3m minus 2x bar. So z is mode, m is median, x bar is mean. So the relationship between mean, median and mode is z is equal to 3m minus 2x bar. This is very important and you have to remember what is the relationship between mean, median and mode. So let us take an example. So let us take an illustration. Calculate mode of the series, the mean and median values of which are 15 and 20. So they have given us mean 16 and median 20 and asked us to find mode. So what is the formula? Z is equal to 3m minus 2x bar. So it is 3 into what is the median, 20 minus 2 into 16. So it is 60 minus 32, which is 28. Therefore, mode is equal to 28 centimeters. Clear? Take down the next side heading. Graphical method of locating mode. So when we had to find median with the help of graph, we drew ogive. When we have to find mode with the help of graph, we draw the histogram. So calculate mode of the following series using graphic technique. So they have given us the data. We need to find out the mode using the graphical approach. This will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And in case of number of families, we can have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is our y-axis, which represents number of families. X-axis represents expenditure. So 0 to 10 it is 14. 10 to 20 it is 23. Please use scale, pencil and proper measurements. 20 to 30 it is 27. 30 to 40 it is 21. 40 to 50 it is 15. So whichever is the highest histogram, we connect the two extreme values to the next histogram and draw the line from the midpoint. So what is mode? It is 24. In the graph sheet, you will get a very clear picture. Now to check whether your answer with the graph is correct or not, you can use the formula. So what will be the modal class? As 27 is repeated highest number of time, it is 20 to 30. So Z is equal to L1 plus F1 minus F0, 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into I. So L1 is 20 plus 27 minus 23, 2 into 27 minus 23 minus 21 into 10. So it is 20 plus 4 divided by 54 minus 44 into 10. So 20 plus 4 divided by 10 into 10. How much do we get? 24. So with the help of graph also we got the mode as 24, and while calculating also we got it 24. So whenever they ask us to find mode with the help of graph, we need to draw the histogram. The longest bar we need to correct the two extreme values and draw the midpoint and find out the mode. Clear? So what are the merits and demerits of mode? Merit, it is simple and popular. So mode is very easy because whichever is the highest number of frequency, that becomes our mode. then it is less affected of marginal value. So compared to mean, mode is less affected by marginal value. Mode is only determined by highest number of frequency. Next we have graphical determination. We can draw the graph and find out the mode with the help of histogram. Then it is best representation. And last it is no need of knowing all the items or frequencies. Next, what are the demerits of mode? It is uncertain and vague, not capable of algebraic treatment, next we have it is difficult. So when frequencies are of identical value, it is difficult to find the modal class. Next it is complex procedure of grouping. So the grouping table and the analysis table is a little complex procedure. And last is ignores extreme marginal frequencies. So we have completed the mean, median and mode. So among the three, which is the best average? So first we have in terms of objective. So selection of average must conform to the objective of the study. For example, if all the values should be given equal importance, arithmetic mean is better. But if we have to find out with the most highest number of frequency, mode is better. Next we have number of variables. So when the variables are very small, arithmetic mean is best measure of the central tendencies of the series. Next we have distribution of items and frequency. So if the value of the series is large, then arithmetic mean is not useful. And if you have to find the middle values in the series, then median is the best. Next we have importance of highest and lowest items. So if no importance is to be attached to the highest and lowest item, then median is the best. And last we have types of series. If in a series large number of items are similar to each other, then the use of mode is not suitable. Clear? So this, according to these 5 things, we decide which is the best average. So that's all for today. We shall be continuing the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you.